Hello, Namaste friends, welcome back. Today I am going to share with you a story and a concept of focused and diffuse thinking. In this video, I will share with you a story, then second I will tell you the concept of that story, then how can you implement that concept and the learning method in your English language development. Before I have to start, my name is Mangal. I am from Natural English Academy and I have been teaching English since 1 year. Let's get started before making further delay. Before you start, please subscribe this channel, hit the bell icon so that never miss the update. Here first I have to tell you a story. There was a painter named Dali. He often paint very beautiful paintings. But when he is stuck, he would sit in his bony chair, in a bony armchair, casually just pondering and thinking about painting and gradually wondering, and after a while, just on that chair, he gradually relaxed his complete body and he would use to hold a kind of a heavy metal and a heavy metal key in his hand, and beneath of his hand on the floor he placed upside turned a metal plate and just gradually relaxed. When he went into a first stage of sleep, his complete body relaxed and his fingers and hand released that ball and heavy metal on the ground, and that ball and other any kind of key hit hit on the ground and made a sound of clank. That sound of clank wake him up. When he wake up, he realized and he got the solution of that problem, and he would start painting immediately so that it not fade away from his mind. There is the same story of a famous scientist named Thomas Alva Edison. Often when he is stuck in his research, he would sit down in his bony armchair and would hold a kind of a heavy metal balls in his hand. Relaxing on that chair and wondering about thought and daydreaming about that problem, he got completely unconscious and just gradually released, completely relaxed, and his body completely lose the a kind of a relax, and finger tips loose and loosely hold balls drop on the hit on the ground. While it hit, it made a sound of clank. That sound wake him up. While he wake up, he realized he got the solution of that problem. This way he immediately write down, take the note of that solution so that it not fade away. Immediately he do it. There are so many scientists, and there was in history so many scientists who used this method of focused and diffuse thinking. As I said before, in storytelling method, that they were using this method. So now we have to understand the concept. The concept is simple. Here's a focused thinking. As you can see here, focused thinking is when you focus particular reading, particularly any kind of problem, and want to solution, you are completely focused at that problem. So what happened, it grab and it take the all data of that problem, and after when you relaxed completely, it finds out the solution of that problem here in diffuse thinking, because it has a more ability to find out. On the other hand, conscious mind of focused thinking is unlimited, right? Because it's a conscious mind, it has a limited ability. Now I have to explain you first that conscious mind concentrate and unconscious mind relaxed, right? So it made fixed neural pathways when you study around any kind of thing, any textbook, any listening podcast, whatever it does. So while you relax completely, it develops new neural pathways inside your brain. Now I have to tell you that how can you implement this in your language development? How can you do this? First, try to understand, friend. Here comes first one of the interesting method called and technique, Pomodoro technique. Pomodoro technique is one of the famous technique used by students and researchers. They found in 1918s that this technique is helping students to get most out of their learning and in education. They implement this and they found interesting and lots of result they got from that technique. In book of Learning How to Learn and Brain for Number for Brain, Dr. Barbara O'Clair, professor of an American university, talks about that this Pomodoro technique can help to a student to learn anything faster than ever and effectively. Not only fast but also effectively. If you will implement this, you will get massive result. Now let me tell you how does it work, Pomodoro technique. Here's Pomodoro technique. In Pomodoro technique, for 25 minutes you would relax completely and focus on a particular problem and study material, and 5 minutes, rest of 5 minutes you would just ponder about, you just relaxed completely. In a relaxed mode, in diffuse thinking, your brain make neural pathways, right? So here what happened that your brain learn effectively. So you should have 30 minutes of time. If you want to apply this in your life, you have to prioritize around 1 hour in a day. Now how will you apply? In morning you have to sit down for 30 minutes, and for 25 minutes set an alarm for 25 minutes and start reading. If we are talking about language learning, we are going to talk about communication, so we have to focus on our material of language learning. Like we should have to listen and read a lot. So for that we have to do it with complete focus. So read with complete focus. So concentrate for 25 minutes completely on your reading, on your audio clip. So listen with complete focus and you will see after 25 minutes you just relaxed completely. And for 5 minutes don't do anything, you can talk and you can walk as you wish, and either you can just sleep. That is a very well diffused mode thinking. Here's your brain make neural pathways and integrate the thinking what you have learned and listened, integrate and embody it in your subconscious mind and give you a proper result in upcoming days. This was the way that how does it work. Now let me tell you, ritual, follow a ritual. Design your day, make a to-do list every single day for 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in evening time. Sit down and study with complete focus in a concentration mode, focused thinking. Read and read for 25 minutes and just take 5 minutes of nap or relaxation. You will see massive result in your upcoming days. Here in your subconscious mind what happened, it makes very much powerful neurons and neural pathways. So if you will apply in your learning, definitely you will see result. And I have tried a lot to share with you about this concept. If you have any kind of question, you can ask me in the comment box. I will help you out. See you in the next episode. Till that, bye. Happy learning. And consistently follow this rule of 30-minute Pomodoro technique. For 25 minutes intense reading and for 5 minutes completely relaxed. you will see result. Thank you.